Hello everyone, we are team number 9 and it's made of Sofia Lozano, Silvia Tilano, and Alonso and Itzel Martinez, and we will present our project reducing of plastic waste in Coca-Cola containers. Here you can see the step of design thinking and we will explain each one of them. In the first step, we have empathize. This to address the issues of reducing plastic waste in Coca-Cola's packing. It's crucial to develop an empathetic understanding of the problem and its impact of various stakeholders. This understanding phase involves considering the perspectives and experience of different groups affected by plastic waste, including the first consumers. The consumers are becoming increasingly concerned about the environmental impact of plastic waste, are actively seeking sustainable alternatives. They want packing that is convenient, eco-friendly, and does not compromise the quality of the product. The second, we have environmentalists. The environmentalists are deeply concerned about the harmful effects of plastic waste on ecosystems, marine life, and overall environmental health. They advocate for reducing single-use plastic, promoting recycle initiatives, and encouraging companies like Coca-Cola to take a responsibility for the packing waste. The third, we have governments. The governments play a crucial role in shaping policy and regulations related to the plastic waste management. Many governments have implemented or are considering measures such as plastic taxes, extending producer responsibility laws, and bans on certain types of plastic packaging. During the understanding phase, it is essential to emphasize with these different perspectives to develop a holistic view of the plastic waste issue. This empathy driven approach will enable us to identify key pain points, motivations, and potential barriers to change. It will serve as a foundation for developing effective strategies to reduce plastic waste in Coca-Cola packing.
After we listen our partner, the worry that we have on mind is the plastic pollution. In this part, we search some data, and the data we have of the Coca-Cola company is that they produce 120,000 million of one single-use plastic bottles per year. This aggravates the global polarization since, according to another data that we have of New York Times, is the second most polluted company around the world. For this reason, our problem to attack is the contamination of plastic bottles by the Coca-Cola company. This with the main purpose of slow down a little of the production per year and thus reduce the PET at least to the half. This is our objective for about this idea that we have. Another objective we have in mind is that we can revolutionize the concept of one soda per bottle, or rather to have the soda you want in your bottle. So to continue this, my other partner will explain our idea.
During the ideate stage, Coca-Cola generates various solutions to address the identified problems and meet the needs of the eco-conscious consumer. Some potential solutions include transition to sustainable packaging materials. We can explore and invest in research and development of packaging materials that are recyclable, compostable, and made of renewable sources. It could also collaborate with industry experts, suppliers, and packaging manufacturers to identify and implement innovative materials and technologies. Then, we can also use refillable bottle systems. Let's introduce refillable bottle programs allowing consumers to return empty bottles and refill them at designated locations. They can also implement efficient collection systems and partnerships with retailers to facilitate the refill process and reduce single use plastic waste. And last one, we could also collaborate with recycling infrastructure, partner with local communities, governments, and recycling organizations to improve recycling infrastructure, including increased collection points and improved processing capabilities. Support initiatives that promote recycling, education, and awareness, empowering consumers to make informed recyclable choices. In the prototype stage, Coca Cola will develop and test samples and mock ups of the proposed solutions. This includes creating prototypes of recyclable bottles made from alternative materials, piloting refillable bottle programs in select regions, and designing communication materials to educate consumers about recycling and sustainable packaging. These prototypes can be tested with target consumers and stakeholders to gather feedback and refine the concepts before launching them on a larger scale. Through the application of the design thinking methodology, Coca Cola can develop innovative and sustainable solutions to reduce plastic waste in its packaging by addressing the identified challenges and leveraging consumer insights. Coca Cola can strengthen its commitment to environmental sustainability while enhancing the customer experience and maintaining its position as a leader in the beverage industry.
For the test part, we investigate that in Europe they're already having this technique of having recyclable bottles, and with that, 35,000 tons of plastic bottles have been recycled. And in Mexico, the little enterprises such as tacos, esquites, tortas, etc., the 55% use this technique of recyclable bottles, meaning that they have glass bottles so the consumer can have their product and they come back to the consumer so the consumer, well, to their enterprise, so their enterprise can recycle directly from Coca-Cola. And just the 55% use this because we're not used to have that culture of recycle. So in order to implement this idea of having more recyclable bottles, we decide to, and we make the proposal to, every time that an enterprise or a consumer have a Coca-Cola product that can be recyclable, they can have a discount in the next order, in this case to having more interest to recycle this type of products, so this can number of just the 55% can grow and also make like a huge impact of the recyclable products. This technique of having the recyclable bottles and collect them in a special part so the Coca-Cola can implement it and recycle, it's already going, and for the final of 2030, Coca-Cola has a main goal that around the world the 100% of their products can be recyclable. But also there is a program that is starting in Peru, here in Latin America, where it's called Barrio Lindo, and they have already 395 associations where they have this culture of recycle all their products. So we think that it's a huge opportunity here in Mexico because only here there are 5 million enterprise, little enterprise, that can implement this type of, well, this kind of program where the consumer has a Coca-Cola product and in order to just go into the trash can be recycled. That's all for our project and we hope that you enjoy it. Thank you.